There is a very ordinary moment you might have lived through, maybe more than once, without ever having a name for it. It's a morning at your usual coffee shop. The grinder is rattling behind the counter, the smell of hot coffee hangs in the air, your hand wraps around the cup but you haven't taken a sip yet. Then your phone vibrates. Just one notification from that exact name. Your heart skips half a beat. Your shoulders stiffen a little. Your stomach tightens even though you haven't opened the message. Nothing has happened, and yet your body reacts first. If this scene feels familiar, pause for a second. Yeah, don't blame yourself. You're not strange. There's a real reason for this. What's happening here is something psychology calls Pavlovian conditioning. It sounds academic, but honestly, it's painfully human. If I had to explain it with a simple image, it's like the meal bell at home. At first, it's just a sound, but after a while, every time it rings, your stomach growls, even if you haven't seen the food yet. Your brain learns fast. It doesn't ask for permission. It just connects the dots. This goes with that. And humans, well, awkwardly enough, learn the same way. Not so different from Pavlov's dogs. The only difference is that our bell isn't a ringing sound. It's a look, a tone of voice, a text message, a familiar hallway. When a neutral thing keeps showing up alongside fear, tension, or pain, the brain ties them together. So later, the moment the bell appears, your body reacts, even if the danger is long gone. In love, this conditioning happens quietly. At first, maybe it's just a few arguments. Each time they go silent, you feel uneasy. Each time their tone shifts, your heart speeds up. Then one day you see "seen" with no reply, and your chest already feels heavy. They don't even have to say anything anymore. Your brain fills in the rest. You're no longer responding to the person in front of you. You're responding to the memory your nervous system memorized. And the painful part is this: your body isn't doing this to hurt you. It's doing this to protect you. It learned, last time this happened, we suffered. So next time, we need to react sooner. The problem is this protection often overshoots. It keeps you tense long before anything bad actually happens. And that constant readiness, it exhausts you. This pattern doesn't stay in romantic relationships either. It quietly slips into family life. Some people grow up at dinner tables where every opinion gets criticized. At first, it just hurts. Then you go quiet. Eventually, just hearing plates clatter too loudly makes your shoulders tense. No one is yelling anymore, but your body remembers. You're not afraid of your family. You're afraid of the old feeling your brain stored away. Work is no different. One time being scolded in a meeting, one time being called out unexpectedly. Racing heart, cold hands, mind going blank. After that, just hearing familiar footsteps in the hallway or seeing a short, blunt email subject line makes your body tense. Your boss hasn't said a word yet, but your brain already knows the script. It's been trained. At this point, a few familiar thoughts usually pop up. They didn't mean it. I'm just too sensitive. This is my weakness. Let me gently stop those thoughts right there. A slip of the tongue can be an accident, but repetition, the kind that trains your nervous system, is a choice, conscious or not. And being conditioned doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human, with a brain built to prioritize survival. Your brain doesn't care about social logic. It only cares about one thing: what hurt before, avoid next time. So when you react strongly to something small, it's not because you're overreacting, it's because your brain learned very well, sometimes too well, well enough to act before you can think. So how do you undo this conditioning? Slowly. Honestly, there's no magic trick. The first step isn't fixing the feeling, but recognizing it. The next time your heart races because of a message, don't rush to conclusions. Just pause for 2 seconds. Take a slow breath. Feel your feet on the floor. Gently remind yourself, this is the bell. The bell doesn't always mean danger. If you can, write it down later. No poetry needed. Just note what the trigger was, how your body reacted, and what actually happened afterwards. You're teaching your brain a new lesson. Discomfort can show up, and it can also fade. Another quiet step is rebuilding boundaries. Not harsh ones, just soft ones. Maybe you don't reply to messages immediately. Maybe you allow yourself to leave a conversation once your body feels overwhelmed. You're retraining yourself, but with kindness this time. And if you feel like it, share your bell in the comments. A sound, a phrase, a situation that makes your body react before your mind catches up. Not to blame anyone, just to see that you're not alone in this. You are not a dog being trained. You are a human who learned how to survive early. And the beautiful thing is, what was learned can be relearned. Slowly, slowly, at your pace. And I'm here to remind you of this. You are not broken. You're carrying reflexes that once kept you safe.